this. Put the Homer right four channel. Mariah, are you Mariah will ah oh, voila. Works back up. Natalie's in the house. Oh, it does work. It weren't the right button either. Oh, press. There we go. Natalie. Hey. Look at that. 4 minutes in. Straight in. Sweetie. At the plate. Clean the plate. Erling's hat. Oh, they had a everyone after this. 3 weeks ago, my teeth were urgent. People that said that. Is this? Oh no, it isn't. That's infringing my human right. They can't sooner. Royal London Hospital willing to, they're forcing me. December the 14th will not be happy. Infringing my right. It's called Classic Torture, Section 2, I think. Could be Section. Won't go. No one listens. We are currently running it for 4 ways. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, the rest of the other similar apps. The apps are actually gone down now. Like 5 apps all on the same. Oh, on the group. And Meet Me. I think there's only like couple have dropped off. Meet me Growler. Huh? Heard of Growler? Maybe I should think that was all the same. You ever look for it, Mark? Talking in riddles again. Right, hold on. Box up there. Just trying soft call. So funny. UK coming, Natalie. Here comes. God. Oh, you're connected via your Facebook. Hello, Positive Life. Hey, you come to the right stream with that name. um, you're connected as a auto sign in on POF. You are. No, you are. Don't say no. The the I always hate people saying no to me when I know what I'm. I mean, so what are you saying you've done with Facebook? No. Well, no, it won't automatically stream to Facebook anyway. The only connection with Plenty of Fish and Facebook, there's no. I'm using a piece of software to stream to 3 other channels. Doesn't automatically go on here. Shall we have a look at Positive Life? Because that sounds. I don't get me why. Oh, there we are. Did I not say? Yeah. I've got nothing against Corner Star, although it's bloody 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning over there. They mostly are, hun. I'll give you a favourite because it looks like you could do with the help. Oh, she's tiny, isn't she? That she's only up to the first pane of that huge. There we are. Nope, absolutely. No, no, no. I've just not seen anyone all day. Now, one of those days where I need someone to talk to. No, but all this happened after that. And I've still got like 5 bits of. I've got scanning and all that to do. Oh, and like I said, I've been having a town meet. The first town meet residents. I'm guaranteed. Council got anti. Well, they won't say that man not giving it thought. Oh, and by the way, we're being threatened by 4 sets of solicitors because we're mistreated. Oh, I can't leave my flat. How many? Would be nice if they provided a live feed, but they don't provide a phone number. You can talk to the organizer. Yeah, it's main switchboard. You used to get a, oh, well, I don't know if anyone else direct number to the resident. At least now I can't talk. Housing off. Housing will be sort. I need to get. See, this is the thing that if people just did their jobs, I wouldn't need. I've got to now get my phone calls last 2 weeks off the phone send them to the Royal London because they're taking into account all the other ancillary units. They're taking into account whips. Now they need to contact Langthorne. They're refused. They're all back to Royal London, but they can only see. Well, I've got a phone recording of the Royal London saying, yes, we'd see you. Well, that is withholding treatment, withholding medical treatment. It's classic torture under the Human Rights Act. Sorry, you cannot withhold treatment if someone else is willing to take you. So I'm waiting for a call back tomorrow from the people that do the refer. Explained everything. They said, "Oh, don't contact. Let us have a look into that for you." No, that's all right. I've been dropped quite a few times. Getting used to it. Oh, this does sound. It gives me that late night David Gibbons. Well, no, it gives you that late. Remember Radio 2 when, what was it? It was a long time. Radio 2 used to. Well, Radio 2 used to have this. I can't remember the bloke's name, but he was on from 1 o'clock in the morning to about 5 a.m. He just used to talk to you. Don't get too hipped. You're driving on. And there's no lines on the right. Ah! Welshman, I mean, that is where I learned my radio. Because my uncle used to drive around Welshman, especially around Chepstow, Caldicott, and all that. Then because he knew the roads like the back of his hand, and he turned the light faster and straight in the car, side to side. There's this great 200-foot drop on the right hand. Don't do that, uncle. No. The same uncle that took over the Dodgem lost my. I remember that. I was what? About 9 at the time. I can't even remember where the fun fair was. So what have you been up to, young Natalie? My Welsh wife. Totally glossed over that, people. Oh, it's a bit of hair. It's all right. I won't trim it. Giving me that perfect crazy man. Not a lot. You've been up to not a lot. I try, but normally some arsehole on the phone rings. Oh. You're cheating on. That's not good. It's only been a matter of days already. See what I have to put up with, people? Ooh, there are people not linked to Kerry. Does that even exist as a thing? Oh, I know, I know. I'm just teasing you. I've just noticed something. My view account could be bigger. I mean, it could always be bigger. We always like bigger, don't we, boys and girls? Just ask any rusty trumpet. Right, if we go, oh, is it a trombone? So you would know, wouldn't you? See, straight in there, straight in there. I still can't work out that positioning. A rust. I've got that diagram in my mind. I'm gonna put. How the fuck do they do this, man? I mean, the rainbow kiss. I can get that one. Well, I can't. I can't get that one. Obviously, it's only 3 cats, not what you call real pussies, but they are real pussies. Well, you know what I mean. I'm so much more relaxed since I've hoovered the place. They were all stressed out by all the tat on the. But you should have seen. You certainly educated me that night. You personally educated me. Wow, rusty trombone. I will never get that diagram out of my head now. Wait, hold on, hold on. You brought up a rusty trombone and you had to look. How did you know about it then? You know, no, I've got a problem here. Plenty of fish. Do us a favour, say coming through free. No, I had a match title, match otherwise. Bum. So I'm not going to capture your voice either. Hello, Soph. How are you, Soph? 8 tattoos, 7 piercings, animal lover, Chinese food murderer, and crime series. Ooh. Where are you? Because Annan Mortar is in Scotland, and I don't think that works. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe, you know what I need? Pardon me. I'm having. It will look weird on the stream if it goes onto Facebook and that, and no one can hear. I mean, I know they're all tuning in. Let me try and push you over to the other channel. I'm going to try and push you to the other channel. Naughty, I tell you. Right, I'm going to put. Now, if you say something. Oh, I can't hear you at all now.
Not saying.
Right, say something again.
Hello.
Now say something. Right, it definitely isn't capturing you now, but try something again.
Really?
It
Oh,
is.
there's an echo
It
now.
is really. Yeah, it's really faint. I don't know why it's not capturing you. Ah. Oh well, it's going to be a weird stream to watch back again. I do watch these streams back on YouTube, and it don't seem to work properly. You're all over YouTube, yeah. I'm going to put you back on the other channel because there's a bloody buzz on it. Hold on. YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. This is streaming to all 4 devices. I'm going to put you back to the main one. I can turn that buzzing up. I'm looking at the stats and there's no one there. There wasn't anyone there before, but I've broadcast it anyway. What, you like being famous? No, it's 4 people that have. Say there's 4 people been in. Mariah, you, positive, and you're the only one that's actually said anything. Mariah was a newbie as well. Mariah was a newbie. Dum bum bum. And a mouse. No, Mariah, she came in with 2 people get to level 1 with no favourite. Oh, is that even possible? I should tell you what. Weird that I can't. You are level 7. You're higher than me. I'm only level 6, I think. Right, I'm gonna try some cap. You're gonna be. Oh, you're gonna be. The levels, there's two sets of levels, one for the streaming and the viewing. And as a streamer, you get level if extra credits going. Well, if you get people come giving you heart, it all adds 4 levels. The more people you watch increases 1 level. The more people that watch you increase your other level. So it's all confusing. I know, and I'm wondering. You're okay getting in the box because you sort of when are you going live? You did say that the other day, didn't you? Well, we don't want that. I wish I knew what I was doing with this software. It'd be weird with. I mean, it's nice colours and that, but yeah, you can only spend so much steam in your ponytail. See, I'm still confused why life is confused. I mean, I can see and hear you, but you're not coming up over there. All it's getting is my sound. Let's hold on. If it is really annoying, and I can't test it without anyone. Box. I do. Say Mary had a little lamb. You're my little experiment. If I do audio output, try that. Say something. Now I can't hear you at all. Ah. You what? Don't even go that road. Right, where are we? We've got audio input cap. It'll be the input cap. I want to capture this. It is doing my head. Got audio in that one. Say Mary had a little lamb again. Really don't know. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. It's just that. Oh, it might just be. Right. Maybe that'll be it. Because it could be the loopback button. Oh, it's not. No. No, don't do this to me. Mic auxiliary device. Input cap. That's my one. Going through as well now.
Hello.
And you're there. Nice.
Get out.
Press the button. That's the thing to remember. Press the frigging button, Gib. At least I don't have to worry. Over there. So how long are you up for then?
I should be going to bed in a minute because I've got a school run in the morning. I might have a quick go on my farms, make sure they're all right. But
oh god, you're one.
Well, I do like my farming game, yeah.
Oh, that's picking both of us up. Oh yes. Sorry, you can't
get in there.
Can't see what I can see. I've got that wavy line I normally have. Well, that's on the freeway. and that's picking up your sound and my sound. So press the button next time.
Yay.
Okay. I don't know how long I'm so on here for about an hour and 10. Couldn't be
I
asked.
bet your brain goes 100 miles an hour, doesn't it?
Going round in circles 100 miles. That sounds about right. Yeah. I'm getting so tired just thinking. Seriously, I'm
Very
worn
well or
out
not.
just thinking. This is why the council
well.
thinks, oh well, he's a fucking good looking, got all these followers, got multiple. Can't be all. I know I can't be. I'm not being gorgeous. I'm a draw to all the three cats in this place. They just don't leave me alone. It's like my little fan club.
Oh.
Blair. So how's he
So
looking?
do you sleep at night? How's your sleeping?
What was that? Not you. Oh my god! I've got both the cats in the bedroom and followed me. Usually do. One end of the sofa. One's on the other end of the sofa. It was just one of the cats meowing or something. How do I sleep at night? Not very well usually. I crashed
Because
more than
you've got all this like, stress, really, haven't you?
yeah. And at this very moment in time, scanning all the documents, and they don't make it easy for one of these solicitors using those metal clips to hold everything together. They're lethal when you try. They're not like paper clips. They use a machine to clip it all together.
Oh, stapler.
No, it's not one of those. It goes over the document, clips it. Hold on a moment. That's going to put me in a default thing. Yeah, I've thrown it already, but it is like a little metal. It holds all the documents. Get that out. I'm open on the. I mean, it's all right for them. They've got a machine to take those, or they just file it away. And then I've got to take the paper, all the staples. I've told them I have to scan all this. 8 points. Send these clips. Really do wish they'd just send me the documents. No, they send 15 pages of rubbish.
Shit.
Yeah, basically rubbish. And you've got to filter all the standard documents out because I've had it 4 times now. Don't need it 5 times. I send it once.
Yeah.
Not like it's not the same firm of visitors. They've given me the standard instrument.
Oh, I do feel for you, Billy, because I think that you do need some sort of support. It's not right that
everyone thinks I need support apart from my doctor, my MP, my council. Oh, and the local mental health team, who have phoned me up on a private number tonight, and then phoned me up on a normal number to say that, oh, we're passing you back to your GP for support. I thought we agreed that 10 days ago anyway. That's what I don't understand. They agreed that they weren't the right people, so why did they carry on? Because the 2 instances after they agreed they weren't the right people were the 2 instances that gave me panic attacks and I had the ambulance crew down it. Oh no, we can't take a complaint from you have to pals. I can get through to your pals. I can get through to a pals for people in Hartlepool, where my friend is. But I can't get through to me. Oh, and it looks like 111 in my blocked me. Because I called them twice this afternoon or this morning about, and I couldn't get through.
Love living. Hello.
Love living.
He's a chilled person. Good for you.
I couldn't get through to 111 twice, so I called in because you have to say what area you're in. Waltham Forest wouldn't go; it just cut off. Then I said Croydon, and I went straight through. Funny that. Infringement of human rights, Section 2, torture, withholding medical treatment. I think I know the human rights out now. Been quoting it for quite a few. Shield person, love living. Are you going to say anything? Goofy scammy time. The level 4 scam. Oh,
Why don't they say anything? I don't know why people do that.
Because they're wasters. Safe and positive light. They're harmless. They're new. Oh, I don't know how long.
I don't know whether are they still in here? They're probably not.
Well, this is the thing. You don't know how many are still here. Just see when they come in. Don't see anything else. So they could go out. And if this stream goes on for 3 hours, could go out, come back in. You never know it.
Oh, right.
Unless they say hi, you'd never know they've come back in, been in already.
Yeah.
That's why if you say, say goodbye to someone, this is how you can scam them. If you say goodbye to someone, stay in the stream, they assume you've gone. You're still there. They're none the wiser.
And
this is the problem that, Kerry has, because Kerry especially.
Yeah, well, I've told her she needs to, just ditch all them, really. If you can't have somebody that's positive or have a laugh.
Now, what Kerry gets are people, come in, say hi, don't say anything else, assumes they're gone, and they hang around listening to what she's saying. They go into other streams.
Shit stirrers.
Basically, yeah.
But I think the other night when we were all on, she did message me. No, she rang me the following day and she went, "That was a really good stream last night, wasn't it?"
I know, she said that to me the other day as well.
That's what it should be about. It shouldn't be about bitching and arguing and fucking.
It doesn't. I must admit, it doesn't happen very often. It does get. No, it just seems to be fairly random. Good stream. Don't get me wrong, but no one seems to have anything. And that Craig.
Unless I'm on.
Well, unless you're on and you start educating people through the round window. Oh, that Craig one.
No, I think she stopped having so many idiots in there because I'm there. Because she straight away says, "Oh, this is my niece,"
Yeah.
And apart from her regular troll, there's been nobody that said anything to her in front of me, so which is good because I'm not exactly one that would put up with that.
No, but Craig warns me, sort of like, I don't know how close he is to the phone when he's talking. Really shouty. He's a nice bloke, but he just overwhelms all the sound from everywhere else.
Yeah. I think he's holding it really close, isn't
he? This is what I keep saying to people. Especially if you're on. I know. It's not too bad on a single box, but where you got multiple people, you need for everyone. What was that? Well, no phone calls. Oh, Baldy lock. Craig's just gone. There we are. Look, I can't versus anymore. I don't know if that's the case because I'm still working this out myself.
You've got a notification. You would have. Oh no, you favorited him, haven't you?
Yeah. So I favorited it. Gone live. I've just clicked on versus. But I think you have to turn the versus thing off there automatically.
I don't even. Anyway, so.
Well, you click on the versus button and there's accept challenges. Turn that off.
Yeah.
It doesn't work when you've got someone in the. At least it's sort of.
I find when Kerry does that versus battle with that DC, nice enough guy. My God. Came on the other night and he was doing his heavy metal thing and I was like, oh my God.
I know.
I don't know if I can cope with this, like, do you know what I mean? So, but I know, like, gets to you. But that was too much for me. Like,
sometimes when it gets, I like Kerry stream, but sometimes when the mix is loud, I can't turn the headset because it's got like a cut-off version. When I turn it down to just before the cut-off, it's still too loud. And that's the only reason I leave Kerry Stream
Yeah, but that's
sometimes.
probably down a little bit down to your autism as well, because autistic
That,
people do not
yeah,
like loud noises, do they?
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
Tristan doesn't. He hates me to play music loud. He hates me. Well, pretty much most of the time, he hates music full stop. So, no. Sometimes he might
Okay.
say, "Mum, can you put the music on in the car?" But he won't want it really loud. You know.
I think I was like that when I was a kid. Uncle, because it was always my uncle's car. Never had a car. So when he was playing them, it was all right, but he used to turn it up, especially Welsh Mountain Roads
Yeah.
at 1 o'clock in the morning when he's got the headlights off. It was scary
Yeah.
enough, and then he turns Radio 2 up with all these easy listening tunes.
Mm.
It's like some sort of Stephen King thriller ride. The worst ride I ever had in a car, though, it was when me and two women that I worked with, we were all abandoned in northern France. We went on let's go shopping trip. Oh, it was nice. I think it was like 5 hours ahead. Went to Bordeaux, and what we didn't know is they decided to cut the 2 hour trip down to a 1 hour. Apparently, everyone got told as they were leaving the coach. Well, we were at the back, and no one told us because we were the last ones off. And they cut the and they left without us. So then we had to get a taxi, get us to. Well, no, we had to find out what happened to them first. We spoke to, and we're in France. We don't speak much French. I speak a little, but
Mm.
not enough conversation. And we found out from someone at the stores, and that coach left about an hour ago. They, oh right. So what do we do now? So we had to contact. Oh no, right. What they said to the supermarket, they're going to leave our ticket if we don't make the ferry. They're going to leave our ticket with the ferry people. So all we had to do was get to the ferry.
Yeah.
Right, okay. How'd you get to the ferry? So that was the other thing. For some reason, we had our ferry cross changed Dunkirk from Bordeaux. And I don't know how the hell we found that out. I can't remember that now. But we had to get a taxi ride urgently from Bordeaux to Dunkirk at well, it was about 11 o'clock at night in the end when we eventually got to the ferry terminal.
Sorry,
And
Billy, I'm going for a wee.
no, I know. And there was this mad French taxi driver, and it was like 11 o'clock at night in the middle of autumn, thick fog, and I mean you could not see your hand in front of your face.
Oh,
And this
God.
taxi driver was doing 90 with no lights on, because hey, don't need lights. He turned his lights off. It was like being in the car with a mad uncle. He got us to. We kept telling him, "Slow down, slow down." Arrête, arrête, which is slow down in French, he said. I knew that. And he just, 90 mile an hour, I think it was like 110 kilometers an hour, but it was about 90 mile an hour.
God.
And we got there and we were shaking. So then we got the last ferry across and we had minutes, literally minutes before the last train out of Dover Priory. Just made the last train. I think we got home about 4 o'clock in the morning that day. Everyone else was all snuggled up in bed and in their own little beds by 9 o'clock. But the three of us had to make it back to Clapham, where we parked our cars. Well, apparently,
Do you
after
drive them, Billy?
I did, I don't drive anymore. I gave driving up. I went to pick
Well,
me,
that's been difficult.
went to pick me ex-girlfriend up from Whitechapel. She was down there with her daughter or something. Drove down there after I had my breakdown. Drove down there, like car. It was at night as well, so it was car headlights this way and car headlights and the overlights, and it was just overwhelming. So no, I don't drive anymore. Okay, I had to give my car up because I had no benefits. They
Oh,
stopped
God.
all my benefits. Because apparently
Yeah, they're good at,
DWP thought I
they're
was
good at
making it
that.
up as well.
I'm waiting for my PIP review to come through. I've been waiting now. I put it in February, I think it was.
Oh, I had a PIP review. And without me being involved, apparently, they cut my benefits back from the higher rate to the lower rate on PIP. And I couldn't, because this is just after I lost my benefits, just won them back again. And I couldn't be asked going through all that. So yeah, when
So
I'm
you just
done,
didn't you mandatory reconsideration it? No.
it'll be too late now. 3.5, 4 years ago.
Should have put in for a mandatory
I
reconsideration.
had no support. It was the perfect storm. It really was. I had no support, and who was going to get to help me? Spent 4 years finding out all this information. This is why when I leave, all this information all going with me. I'm going to set my own advice group up.
Oh, do you know what? It's such a shame that I live so far away, Billy, because I would help you out, mate.
And, Kerry said she would. Well, but I wouldn't have anyone down here. It's too dangerous for me. Wouldn't expect anyone.
With forms and stuff, though, I mean, I'm going to be helping him out with his. I've just helped my dad with his. So I'm pretty good with the whole
could change
form
GP,
thing.
but I can't fill the forms in. They won't do it over.
I struggle writing the forms because obviously I've got this problem with my hands. But I can, sort of. It's the way it's worded. It's just it's wrong.
It's just,
is what it is.
It's just
How they
confusing
treat
for
people
me.
is wrong.
Because it's like I explained to someone the other day. It's online form. Yes, I can technically online forms, but when you've got a drop down
PIP
box,
doesn't do an online one.
no. But when you've got a
You
drop
could do
down
that
box
by hand.
online and it's got a few selections, even if it's just yes and no, sometimes I can't answer. There's one on the council's website, Waltham Forest website, because someone went through the form with me, customer services. Oh, hello, Merritt. What?
Hi, Anna. I don't know. Don't know.
Merritt Anya. That is a weird name.
She's Filipino as well, is she?
I told you, I get all Filipinos in. Nothing wrong
Hello.
with Filipinos.
She's saying hello.
Kumastar, welcome to the group, and thank you for talking. So many people that haven't talked so far. No, and they was talking me through this complaints. I said, you can talk through it, but I know you're going to get to a box that that's the problem with filling your... Got through 3 pages of it. Said, right, the next bit says, have you raised this complaint before? Yes or no? I said, I don't know. I haven't got a good memory. I don't know whether I've raised it before. If you have and you say no, they'll drop the complaint. If you haven't and you have, they'll drop the complaint because already raised it. You can't win with that. There should be a I don't know. Not everyone's a robot. Now I haven't got paperwork. I've got paperwork in a folder behind me, but that's only the current paperwork. There's reams and reams of paperwork in boxes.
Well, I've just put like no change on my review, so I'm hoping it's just going to stay as it is. But you never know with these people, you know what I mean?
Yes, I wish I had I never had a review like because it was COVID. My review. They said, well, the last review was last year.
It's the assessment that worries me because, like, they don't. You can get funny assessors. Like, I have one for ESA, and she was a right cunt, to be honest with you. And I had a company called Fight Back for Justice fill my form out for me, and they sent it to me. And because one word, I had to look it up, see what it meant.
Hello, right? You Lisa.
She said, "Oh, do you not know what that means?" I said, "Well, yeah, I will know what it means when I read what it means."
I know.
She said, "Oh, well, we can't go forward with I can't go forward, blah, 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 blah." He left me with no fucking, on basic money, nobody can live on, to be fair. Basic money for 6 months. I had to go through citizens' advice. I had to get fucking them on the case. In the end, I managed to get what I should have had in the beginning. you know. But I made a complaint against the woman, and I had an apology from the DWP, but not directly through fine. But I've got it on an email
Yeah, I
because of
had
the way I
something
was
like that.
treated.
Ulissa, you're in, oh, is it Wisconsin? WA. That's not
WA,
Wisconsin, that's WC.
Washington,
Washington State,
Washington,
of course it is.
Washington.
Yeah. Northwest America. That's 8 hours behind
Oh.
us, which means it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, coming up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Watching an old man with a Hawaiian shirt on. Come on, Ulissa. I think she's just popped in to advertise her own. 25 Latina, easy going. Let's talk BBW. BBW. Remind me again.
Big, beautiful woman.
Woman. If you don't, it could be the photograph.
She
That big?
doesn't look. She doesn't look big.
She looks busty, but not big. But at least she's got nice teeth. I won't have none. They think urgent in December. Sorry, this started in May. That's not urgent.
My teeth ain't great, man. Mind you, the British are known for their bad teeth anyway.
But I've always looked after my teeth until I became housebound. That's why, I find it incredible that people think I'm making.
I look after them more now because I don't want to lose my teeth.
Have we got a viewer on Twitch? I think we've got a viewer on Twitch, or is that the Twitch bot? That might be the Twitch bot. No,
I don't know. I haven't got a Twitch account.
Well, Twitch puts a bot in you. Then you've got like an online dashboard, and I think that's a bot. So we haven't really got a viewer. Oh no, only just us. Ulissa, are you there? ¿Cómo está? Saying ¿Cómo está? She's probably Spanish. Hola.
Where's Merritt gone?
Merritt's gone as well, I know.
Recently, Merritt.
Bye, Merritt. Are you not going to talk to us anymore, girl? That's what I was getting all people coming in. If they were saying in 3 lines, boom, out. So it's a bit depressing when you're by yourself for 4 hours talking to it. How long it was yesterday? Hours. I think 4 hours, and you were only in 6 minutes of that. The rest of it, wilderness. I'll stay here until someone. Oh, I've got a message. Oh, that was Charles.
Well, like I said, I know I only popped in yesterday, but I'll always come and say hello, like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know you will. See, that's what I don't understand. Charles Vanessa, the one trying to help yesterday, was all the small there without any support or fact. And I said, well, shall I tell them your name and all that? And she won't replied back to me. I said, what's your date of birth, full name, and the board you're on to PAL, get this sorted. They were quite friendly, the PAL. I'm a burden, it's okay, don't do.
Yeah, but if was she talking to you on something like this, because people would have been watching? Well,
no, she's on Facebook Messenger. She hasn't spoken to me face to face for about 3 years.
All right, there we are then. So it was only just between you and her then.
I know, but is she saying she won't give me her full name, date of birth, and that because I'm a stranger? They're a stranger.
Possibly because you're a stranger. Because really, I mean, I know we've been talking now for a couple of weeks. We're still a stranger to me. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but we sort of like lived together for 2 weeks because she had nowhere to stay, so she stayed here, and we've been in touch, been out on dates and things like that. So how am I a stranger?
Oh well, yeah.
That's the weird bit. That's excuse me.
And you didn't know her last name. You had somebody living with you. You didn't even know her last name.
Well, at the time, she was called. She went by a different name with me, and she's Charles Vanessa on here, but she was a different name. And I queried her about that, and it was a similar sort of answer. Well, I don't give out my strangers, so I must. And I don't know if Charles Vanessa is what she's registered at the ward with, because it could be something totally different. I don't know. This is the way that people treat me. One of those arm's length organisations. Never had a proper friend. You know, what I class as a friend is someone that, as they're passing by, they pop in. or they just call you randomly just to see how you
Yeah.
are. Or you can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's my big test. Can you call them at 2 o'clock in the morning having a breakdown? Well, no, with most people, because they put their phones on silent or do not disturb. So I've not had a true friend since I would say 40.
Oh, that's really sad.
And even that weren't the ever popped in a weekend. Never had
Yeah.
I never had visitors after my dad died, unless I was dating. Never had visitors. Don't have
Saying that though,
family. Don't have
I don't
friends.
have visitors, and I'm quite well, apart from Claire. Claire comes round to see me, but like that's
Well,
only been recent.
I had a cousin living less than a mile away from me. He used to have to go past me to get to various other members. Never used to. Oh no, I was busy. I couldn't. They're always they're going past.
That's it though. I mean, life does run away with people though, doesn't it? Really. I mean,
But it's not an excuse to abuse people that haven't got any support. Family.
mm,
It's like this
mm,
meeting that happened tonight at Dodge. No way I could actually represent myself there. It didn't stream it. There was no sort of remote viewing. It wasn't for it's an estate tick, but it's only for people that are disabled. You're not supported. That is typical of
mm.
what this council does.
I think it's like that everywhere though. It's not only there. It's
Oh no, this is the scary
there's
thing.
sort
This is
this,
why I'm trying to get out of it. I've tested it with councils.
and you know that's the sad thing about it. Like people like yourself, like you're not supported in the way that you should be. You know? But are there the resources there to do that?
Right,
This
it
is
doesn't
another.
matter if there's resources. They have to find the resources somehow. Support. They can't just say we haven't got. I mean, if they said we haven't got resources, otherwise we would support you, that would be different.
Yeah.
But they're saying I'm not in need of support. And apparently, in the last 16 months, my health has progressed from 4 to 8 hours support a week to absolutely no support required. My health, my health must have improved then. The only
Are
highlight
you
of
not
today.
eligible for like carers to come in? You know what I mean?
No, because
Like,
that relies on social services doing an assessment. 5 social workers now. Me and my solicitor have because of incompetence or failing adjustment. Not just me. My solicitor did 2 of them.
because even if you had like say, a carer that came in once a day for half an hour, it breaks up the day for you, doesn't it? You've got somebody to talk to.
Yeah, it
You
would,
know what I
but the
mean?
only support they've offered me is befriending to get me out the flat for 2 hours a week or 4 hours a week, whatever it was. And that would be a voluntary. No one would be paying. And that
Mm.
I told them several times. They've offered this to me 3 times. The first befriending service would not come to my flat. So what chances are there of the other 2 offers
Mm.
not coming? I have to meet them
What
somewhere
was the reason why they wouldn't come to your flat?
because they don't meet people at their flat. They meet you somewhere, take you somewhere. Where if I could get out, I wouldn't need befriending service.
Right.
And this was
Can't
only
they meet you?
this was after COVID, so this wasn't because of COVID.
And it's not like they can't just come and knock the door and then you.
They won't do that. This is why I can't use taxis to get anywhere because I cannot guarantee the taxi driver will come up 2 flights of stairs and then go down with me, and the same at the
Mm.
other end because they'll just drop you off a place. I need to get into the place I'm going,
Yeah.
and no one believes me. They all think I'm making it up. So now, when I have a panic attack, I call 111, register it. So at least they can see because they actually don't know how many panic attacks I have on a daily basis. I've had 3 today alone.
Yeah, they're scary as well, especially when you're on your
Well,
own.
mine are probably minor, but like I said to 111 this morning, up until 3 years ago, I didn't know panic attack. I thought this was normal, and then someone told me, "Oh no, that sounds like a panic attack." So of course my does know, but I've under know they are. Could be PTSD. There should be use
Mm.
sorts of things. Well, and I've been telling everything to everyone for 25, and it's not on any mere note.
How many years have you actually been like housebound then?
3.5. March 2020. 3 years, 7 months.
Oh, when the lockdown started.
No. Well, actually, just before lockdown, like
Or
middle of
lockdown.
February. Then the
Mm.
lockdown happened in March, and everyone got me mixed up with COVID. No, I started locking down when my neighbour at number 7 shouted at me on the stairs. I went back in my flat and I stayed here. I had 36 bags of rubbish for the first time off the in. I had over 40 bags of rubbish 5 months later because there was no one helping me again. All in my bathroom. And now they're trying to evict me. And the only thing I will admit, to wake up in the morning, must be pixies.
So where are all these bags of rubbish in your flat, are they?
Not anymore. The pixies. I won't admit to anything. I know the law. I know what they have to prove. And council are accusing me of bags of rubbish. Because it's out that they're my rubbish.
Mm.
Prove it. I've got a mad neighbour downstairs that was throwing rubbish outside my door in December. So prove it isn't her.
Mm.
I don't mind taking anyone down with me. She's already been cautioned, she'd already been warned about the police.
It wouldn't be so bad if, like, when the bin people come round, they know about your situation and would get your 1 or 2 bags, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That would be
I
the
I
simplest way of
actually
sorting it
offered
out.
3 years ago. I actually offered the council, well, if it incurs a fee, then so be it. I can't get out my. Not really your fault. If I have to pay a fiver a week or something, would do that. But please explain to me before I make any how it is not in the first place. They won't do that.
Mm.
This is why it's come to a deadlock because they won't explain forth and for it. We don't have to explain. We're above the law. A bit like that
See, this is
young.
where
A bit
this is
like
where I think a carer would somebody just to take your
no,
bins out
no,
every week or.
no. I need a social worker. Said this 5 years
Mm.
ago. Social worker to
No, I mean for somebody
No.
like
I
say,
need a
okay,
social
yeah, social
worker. No,
worker, yeah,
Natalie, I
I
need a
get what you're
social
saying.
worker to intervene between me and the housing department. They won't talk to me. The social
Yeah,
worker should know. They don't, but they should know how to talk to an autistic person.
yeah.
They've had me in tears,
What I
two of
mean
them.
is, yeah, you need a social worker, but you could also do somebody that comes around maybe on bin day, for instance, and
No,
just put
because
your bins out
no,
for you.
this is the problem. If a social worker did their job properly and intervened with housing, they would get housing. As you say, it's coming up 2 flights of stairs once a week.
Yeah.
I can always store it in the kitchen. I've got a caretaker come, and it could only be like caretaker knocks on. I give him the 2 bags of rubbish, and there we are. Everyone's happy. But
Well,
the
yeah.
problem council is they're trying to have a go at me for allegedly storing my bags of rubbish there well, but they won't do anything about the rest of the storing things. And last week, I had a tenant across the landing from they was actually storing furniture, flat pack, and used the workshop for the second time. They didn't do anything. Got video recording that. So dare the council take me to court because I've already got 2 solicitors.
Mm.
Not right. I shouldn't have to
Yeah,
go through
no.
it. It's literally this is but going back to your original question, how do I sleep at night? Just, my body just shuts off. I just did it again a moment ago. I had an hour and 6 minutes on the street. I went in there, watched a bit of YouTube. I woke up just before, literally
Mm.
crashed out for about.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot for your brain's doing like 100 mile an hour with it all, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not the fact that it's not that I can't do it. The brick walls that I'm hitting, frustrating. I'm wasting trying to defend my own rights. I've been doing it for 4 years. Now I've got solicitors on.
Mm.
I'll have to scan that paper. Well, in fact, I'll
Well,
have to
it's not
scan
only
the
that.
paper.
Quality of life is suffering as well because
I know.
you're not going out. You're not enjoying things. You're not enjoying life.
I can't
You're
invite
just sat there.
anyone round. I don't
Mm.
feel safe, and I've got a 40 tap for 2.5. Council won't talk about. They've said to the housing ombudsman that we won't talk about it again. But that's all part of the discrimination. I've still got a chance with the solicitors. Still going to have to explain it to the solicitors. Well, why aren't you talking to me? Nice people. And they all talk to me. Everyone talks to me nicely, apart from the people that need to talk to me. And I really got offended almost by this woman from Royal London that's helped me. Because she said, well, call Langthorpe. Be nice. I said, I am. This is the problem I've got. People are assuming I'm not a nice person. I'm a person.
Well, like
The
even when
police
you're
say
talking to me, like you don't come across as an aggressive type person anyway.
I'm not
You
aggressive
know.
when you're not aggressive with me. And when I find aggressive, I talking over me, not listening. I
Mm.
find that rude and aggressive. Or being accused, like my GP, accused of doing something without hearing my side of it. Oh,
Yeah.
and by the way, I called the CQC again this afternoon. They found everything I was saying about my. I thought they knew about them. Said you do know they haven't got an email to complain. Won't take them over. Oh no, that is part of the that is part of their requirement. They need to take complaints over. They need to have an email. Because I said,
Mm.
just in passing, that NHS England have contacted about my past because they haven't got an email. Really, I said, why is that a problem? A requirement? Oh. But they asked about. I just called up about accessibility because I got a message saying tomorrow's telephone interview cancelled because they couldn't call me back on a non-private number. I've sent that over to me. Have to call people back non-private number, as is their requirement under. You'll say this together. Section 149 of the 2010 Equality Act, otherwise known as the public. They have to make reasonable adjustments where appropriate. They haven't got a choice. They have to. Hello, Tammy.
Hello.
Tammy, let me explain to you, because this is going to happen again. I can only have one person in the box at a time because I'm on a computer. But when I didn't take you in earlier, it was only because I can only have one. If I take you in now, it'll kick Natalie out.
Well, I am gonna shoot now anyway. I'm gonna go to bed. So
Oh,
you can have Tammy in if you
it's
want.
11 o'clock at night. You've got to be up for school tomorrow.
I have, yes. So I'm
That
gonna have a
sounds
quick go
young.
on my farms in a minute,
Oh
and
my
then
God, she plays farms.
I'm gonna
Oh, she's not going in the box anyway. There we are.
oh,
I'm
there we
going to be
are. But I
abandoning.
am gonna shoot now anyway, because
Okay, thank you for coming in then, dear.
it's all right.
I
Not,
still,
you know.
I still haven't decided where I'm going to move to.
I mean, I can't guarantee that I'll answer the phone at 2 a.m. because I'm usually asleep. But
Well,
I'm
I
always
won't
here for
answer
a
the
chat,
phone.
Billy.
I won't answer the phone at 2 a.m. because I'm either zonked out or my phone's on Do Not Disturb anyway. Because
So you know,
I can't find any way of doing a Do Not Disturb, letting phone calls through, but not turning notifications on.
send me a message. I will always reply. All right.
I know you will, but
All right.
I do
So
appreciate the fact you are busy. So that's part of the reason that people find it a bit distant because I know people don't ask, especially parents.
yeah, well, it's I know you're going through it at the moment, and I do feel for you, and I wish that I could be a little bit more of support for you.
I know, doesn't
Because you're
it
not. I
doesn't.
do think you're a nice guy, and I think you do. Could do with a bit of a break and somebody to just be a friend.
You know, I was thinking that a few days ago. I need a bit of respite.
Yeah.
Somewhere me and the cats can go. But that
Yeah,
would be
yeah, because
called a move.
you live in it. You live in it every minute of every day because you
Well, the
are.
worst bit about it now is now the council's told everyone. They literally have told anyone that went, "Oh yes, we know about me." They probably meant everything. Hello, Laura. How are you? Where's Laura from? Have I seen you before, Laura? Another life.
Right then, I shall speak to you tomorrow, lovely. All right.
Okay, you take care, my dear.
Have sweet dreams, okay? Well, try to anyway.
I
All
don't.
right.
I don't dream. I'm
I
like a.
wish them for you.
I
All right.
don't dream. I'm like a machine. I just shut off, and now I go into standby mode.
I'll chat to you tomorrow,
Okay,
okay?
take care, my dear.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. That was my Welsh wife and my American wife. Room hope. Laura, how are you? You're not the woman I thought you were. Sorry, that sounds like a Jedi thing. An hour and 7 minutes and only nine. Only one. Level 19. Level 19. Be a long time. I'm lucky. Double figure. Only seems to attract the view or channel. Then I can't play music. Remember to press the button next. That's what's the problem. Is anyone out there? This is London calling. It's 7:15 evening, which makes it 6:15 on the East Coast, 3:15 on the West Coast. It's 6:15 p.m. on the East Coast of America. It's 6:15 Philippines, Indonesia. It's gone midnight in Europe at gone 1 a.m. Saudi's 4 hours. Bum 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 bum. Oh, what have we got? Anyone there? Talk to me. Is anyone was coming? Lisa came. I'm gonna favourite you, Lisa. Level 3. Washington. Green, blue. Anyway, keep looking over there. That's where the screens are. So I must make sure that the la di da di da di da 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 is that there's no one on the 3 streams and no one sent you a fit. We are currently streaming Facebook. Desperate. Was talking to a Pino. Play some music. Backed up. Temperatures to drop tomorrow. click on the widget, so many people in parking room be monumental change for every benefit. For the non-denominational post office, end of UK heatwave map show exactly when India were hit. Are we having an Indian summer? I haven't no. I haven't had any. Martin Lewis suggests use bad eye. That basically sucks hitting it, banging it in. Take your clothes out. As I said, upper beat. No one returns my. Everyone. Tell you, if this woman calls me, tells me be calm and not rude and all, I'm gonna put a complaint. I don't know where the only from others put me right, fairly reasonable. The Eiffel Tower was inspired by look when you open up a browser window. Bug, where is it going, Mike? What is wrong with? Oh, doesn't go anywhere. Is that because Edge is a default browser? Open up in it. You let me open the browser. Default issue. Windows. It's only the fact I use Outlook. Well, not the fact I use OneDrive. There was a decent version Linux. Forcing. I would rather they sold the product rather than putting ad. Forcing. I mean, let's face it. How much they get? They sold the product. I wouldn't mind. Didn't fall. This is London calling. Is London? Go get a drink. Good morning. Did you sleep all right? What over there? Your sleep dream involves at the time. Good looking. Beard, sort of like. I don't suppose you want to come in. 117. It's only been Natalie person. I know. Come on then. Come up to it. What? These cryptic. So frustrating for people like multiple meanings. What? I don't understand. Quite upsetting. Sitting here trying to work out what we're trying to. I'd rather you say nothing. Hour and 80. No one on the other street. Hammy cup. I don't know what. Some really unfortunate. Brown eyes. That would be a rare trick. Maybe who's all sleeping? No, this is a 24-hour thing. People all the time. Not trying to talk to the people. Don't mean. Please don't make me in on it. Do no one. You're the only one. Proper phone call. What's that? People actually trust. That's not many people. I'm just saying. Quite depressing. Trying to put. Right. What are you talking about, Dream? Remember, sentence. That's okay, Billy. What is that okay to? Be quiet. Can I come in and have a proper chat? Please don't come. You haven't got time. So frustrating when I popping in and popping out. Is that it? Oh, and Tammy's come. Merlin, you're gonna have to move, mate. Come on. That makes a bit more sense. About right. Really busy now. Yeah, that's fine. But you've come back then. Sorry, hold on. I said to Dream, I'm getting a bit fed up with it. Everyone puts me up. Trust me with anything. On the JD. I think this will. Oh, no, no. Hold on, hold on. Hello, darling. How are you?
Hey, did you see the latest doll?
The latest what?
My latest doll.
Doll. Talking about?
My doll.
What are you talking about? Doll.
My doll.
Oh, your doll. Oh, no, I haven't seen it. That looks like a Chucky doll.
Ah,
Does look like a Chucky. That over there. Hold on a moment. That off. Why didn't they? So how many dolls for Halloween? Hi, Merlin.
3. So time consuming. Ask him.
Oh, Brent's busy on the sofa, making sure it doesn't float up to the ceiling.
That's right. Watching TV, the PBS NewsHour.
Oh, exciting times.
Are you about ready to go to bed?
No, I've only just started. I've been on this hour and 25, about 2 hours sleep before watching you. I'll stay on here until I find something to talk to.
Oh,
People just pass through my life, fed up of it.
it's streaming.
No, I mean, people just pass through my life. My life is like streaming. People just pass through.
What you talking about?
I don't have friends. I have people that pass through.
I've been here.
No, I don't have friends.
I've been
I
here.
have people that pass through my life. 2 months, 3 months, 4
Oh.
months, few years maybe, and then it just blanked me. Getting pretty fed up of it now.
Well, it's unusual to have friends for life.
No, I don't expect friends for life, but I expect friends for more than a few months. Bad person? How do people expect me?
Yeah, me and my friend Mo were friends since 6th grade. How old are you in 6th grade?
It means
12. Maybe 12, 11 or 12.
I've not had
And
I've not had any just thinking about the people I talk with, the only friend I know here is my ex-girlfriend. Known her for about three years. Funny that. My ex-girlfriends, but my ex-friends don't. Hello, Loz.
Maybe you should be thankful for them.
No, not really, because they only talk bored. That's basically when they talk to me. I know when they're bored, or when my ex-girlfriend, the Filipino one, only calls me when I'm working. Bored. Doesn't contact me any other time.
Huh.
No. That's all I get. The last person that visited me without actual sex with was someone I met on the train 20 years ago. Came round. Nothing happened. Just came round, sat in the kitchen, tea. Last person that vows while I was in fact 1998. I know exactly when it. That was a long time. 25. The other people have family and friends around.
Right.
The only companionship I used to 2 or 3 times into checkout. That night.
Wow. Mm. Is there any kind of clubs there? Like gaming?
I'm housebound.
What?
I'm housebound. Can't leave my.
So beat them up before they get to you.
Yeah, then the police go at me. They wouldn't have a go at them. No, seriously. I've called the police on them several times and they don't come out. But as soon as they pick the phone up and call them, 30 minutes. Loz, where are you from? Because you've come in, haven't said. I'm in the sort of mood to kick you. Oh, England. Sure, and I'm going to kick you anyway.
Oh, you just like kicking people.
No, I don't. Jack Daniels.
Drinking?
Jack Daniels Coke.
Ah. Tennessee whiskey.
DD. Well, it is. I have tried a few whiskies. Not like bottle, but shots. And it is the smoothest whiskey I've had other whiskies, quite tiddy on the back of your throat, but I can drink Jack Daniels till the cows come out. So what the cows were doing with bottles of whiskey, I don't know.
I've been to the distillery.
Well, the
Jack
JD
Daniels.
one.
Yeah.
I must admit, drink Jack Daniels doesn't make me drunk or anything. That's beautiful. So nice. Like a little syrup. Does when I've had a panic attack. That's steadier than that.
I've been busy all day. I'm ready for bed.
I've been busy all day. I've actually cleaned the living room after all.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I had to clean it. Now the CD jewel case. I noticed this afternoon, there was little bits of plastic jewel case over the place. So I gave it a proper hoover in here because Merlin knew bits in his paws and that. Kept asking me. He gets more aggravated than I do. Oh, that's a weird look. That is a weird look. Like a Stephen King thing with the background weighing in that. Staying in front. You got Chucky Doll and your background warped. Oh. Are you on a swinger then? Pardon me.
Slider.
A slider. Oh, something. And why didn't I? Full screen there.
Okay.
We are-
Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay, honey. Thank you for your 5 minutes of fame.
Oh, wait. Brent wants to talk to you.
Does it? No, I want to talk to Brent. You know this YouTube channel. I've tried watching that. What is it supposed to be? Because it starts off really slow, and I haven't worked out what it's supposed to be about yet. It just
Rapid
haven't-
reviews?
They don't get into long time. Start having a go at rapid reviews. I still haven't
Oh,
worked
yeah,
out
yeah,
what it's
they're-
supposed to be about.
They don't get into like the news and the gaming stuff right away. They always start off like
Jesus.
talking
I'm-
about their week and
I mean,
how's
I
everyone
could
doing? And
Yeah, it's like a poor version of Linus Tech Talk. You know, where they do the WAN show, and it's just like a poor
Oh, okay.
version of that. Get into it, man. Stop all this. I've even fast forwarded to about halfway, and they're still having a go about. Oh, did you see that program last night? Oh, really? Oh, what did they? Where's the actual reviews coming?
oh well, yeah, they don't actually do reviews on there. That's just like a more like news, gaming news.
Oh, it's bait and switch
And
time.
They'll mention reviews that were written by everyone in the past week or whatever, and point you that way.
Just
But they don't actually do reviews
I
on
mean,
the.
I got
Yeah.
another one come up. Was it this morning or yesterday? A new thing went live. I tried watching it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they recorded it Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should
It's
have
just
should have
weird
gone up
when
at
you
some
watch
point
it.
last night or today.
I mean, I think I've got boring channels, but it's just weird. They come on and it's like they pick up the end of the conversation from the previous show. Like it's all done in one go.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did you
Well,
want to
they
say,
have
honey?
a pre and post show. If you watch it live, a few minutes of them talking beforehand and a few minutes of them talking after.
Oh, that's what I keep catching. The few minutes. To go right into it to actually get the reviews. And it's gaming reviews, you say?
No, yeah, like I said, there's no actual reviews. It's for gaming news.
So that wouldn't make much sense to me anyway. I don't do any gaming. The last gaming I had was
Oh.
Pong back in 1978. And my brother broke that one as well. Oh, yee!
What's your high score?
What, on Pong? Well, I never
Yeah.
won because he won all. It was one of those combined controllers where he had one side, I had the other. Kept away from. I could never win with him. He was always stronger. Years older. Your mum's just sent me The Bride of Chucky.
Oh yeah, is that one of her dolls?
That is creepy, man. Especially with those bright red lips. Man,
Oh, yeah. I just invited all my friends to the Halloween party today, so I didn't tell them about the dolls.
I mean, pumpkins you expect, but Bride of Chucky you don't normally expect. Where
I
did she
did
pick
mention to
that
one
up from?
friend that this year's party should be a lot more tame than other years prior.
Tame, with your mum there. Tame.
Yes, but I believe the last time we had a party, she dissected a squirrel, an actual squirrel.
Why is it? I believe you on that. That
Because it
sounds,
happened.
that sounds
'Cause I'm
exactly
not
what
lying.
Tammy would do. Orthopedic cushions, no good for your back. I don't know why they design them like. They slip and slide, and it's like sitting on a dead cat. Trust me, I've sat on a dead. I'm not going to tell you why or when. I think it's from the future.
Yeah, yeah. She had opened up a brand new kit of all the sterile instruments and everything to dissect the squirrel, so it was all legit.
Did she record it?
No,
'Cause
this
that-
was kind of before that was really a big thing.
Because that
to be
would have been a
honest.
TikTok video and a half. That because no one would believe it would have been. It was roadkill basically. Yeah.
And it did take a while. I think most of the kids had looked away by the time she had finished, maybe halfway through.
And
I
did,
just showed him the heart out and
Yeah.
did she give that?
kidneys.
Did she give that movie sort of like crazy doctor? Oh yeah, yeah. That sounds like your mum. I've not known her for long, but that does sound like. I mean, she's going.
Talking about.
Yeah. I mean,
I want to know. Are you familiar with Bolton and Wigham?
they are places north of England. Yeah. Or in not north of England, northern England.
Northeast, I was told.
Well, no, Wigan's more sort of like on the left-hand side. If I remember
Okay.
rightly, Wigan's sort of like before you get to Manchester.
Yeah, they're
Bolton's-
like
Bolton's-
suburbs of Manchester.
Yeah, and Bolton's the same. It's Manchester. Why? What?
Apparently, they make some weird foods there.
Well, most
So-
things around Manchester are pretty weird.
So I just learned about. What's it called? It had like a meat pie sandwich
Oh no.
from Bolton. And then apparently Wigham kind of copied them and made their own version.
Let me ask my friend, because this sounds scary. Because you know, Scottish are famous, or the Glaswegians are famous for having deep fried Mars bar.
Yeah.
They will deep fry anything in Glasgow. You ask them to deep fry.
I mean that's kind of the same here in the southern United States. We'll deep fry anything.
Oh yeah, true. You literally do deep fry anything. Bolton.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's like when I was a kid at the fair, it was like deep fried Oreos were the big thing, and then it kind of went into like deep fried candy bars, and it's gotten even crazier now. It's like,
Oh no. I've just looked it up. Pasty balm.
that's it.
A pasty balm, also a pasty balm cake, consists of a buttered balm cake with a pasty filling.
Yeah, I want to know why that makes any sense because
I want to know that as
pasty
well.
already encased in
Exactly. A pasty is sandwich in your hand.
bread. Why do
would
you
put
need
a
additional
pie
bread?
in a bun?
Is it for the butter? Why? That it was
Yeah.
buttered bread? I don't know if that would really help at all.
A buttered balm cake, yeah, with a standard meat with a. That doesn't make.
I know. This is why I'm asking you. Is it even true?
I've got.
There's this whole
I have
story
got-
about some school in Bolton that the kids there invented it.
I have a picture here on Wikipedia saying it must be. Best meat pies in Bolton restaurant. Let's see what they. Although it is only on Wikipedia, so I'm not sure it is true.
Okay.
There's no other quotes for it. No back to it. Let's do
Okay,
what do they
so
what do
maybe it
they
is
call it
joke.
again? A pasty balm. Let's look for pasty balm. See if we can order it on a takeaway. I mean that is the epitome of it. If you can order it as a takeaway, then it must exist. Oh no. Oh no. It's made the newspapers.
Oh.
Made the Manchester Evening News. History of the pasty balm and Wigan kebab.
Yeah, see, told you Wigan had a version of it too.
And the Bolter Bakery introducing new variations. Oh, the picture from Wikipedia is from the newspaper. No.
Okay, so it must be legit then.
It must be legit. I mean, it sounds like the sort of thing they would do up there. They are a bit scatty up.
See, this is what I'm trying to figure out because I don't know anything about that area or anything. So, all right. So at least I know it's real and it's something that they would do there. So it kind of makes sense, I guess.
There's a originings, right? A delish meat. No, squeezing bar. What's not? Are there any other varieties? Where should you try one? The pasty balm is said to have been invented by schoolboys in the
Told ya.
1950s who wanted a cheap dinner. Well, how is it a cheap dinner when you're adding something that's already a dinner?
That's what I didn't understand either.
Invented by schoolboys in the area wanted a cheap dinner. Or how is putting a pasty in a balm cake cheaper than just having a pasty?
Don't forget the butter. That costs money too.
Back in the 50s, it was like an arm and a leg. It only just come out of rationing in the 50s. Pasty. Oh. We think it's pretty genius. Well, they are talking northern, you see. That's why they never sent anyone to the moon, the northern people. Bizarre. I've heard of weird things in North, but brief. So you could say that whoever thought of the pasty balm likely took inspiration from Bolton. Really? Oh, Bolton. 10 miles down the road, you will find the Wigan kebab. It's similar to the pasty balm, except it's a meat and potato pie cider bun. So instead of a pasty, the Wigan kebab has been around for almost a century, dating back to 1926, where hunger forced starved miners back to work, having to eat large slices of pie. That's got to be an.
That reminds me of the Cornish pasty story. That was for miners.
See, this was published on the 16th of July, 2021, so it's not even an April Fool. Well, the Cornish pasty, the original Cornish pasty, was designed with meat and potato at one end, and like a dessert at the other end. They did it with the ripple bit, whatever they did
The handle.
the handle basically. They'd eat it from that, and then they'd eat it all the way through, and they'd have meat and potato. They'd have their dessert. Basically, they'd throw the handle away. They wouldn't eat the crust. The crust, that's what.
Yeah, and it was for the miners because they could just put it in their pocket and it would stay warm.
It would stay warm all day, yeah. Putting it in a bun. I'm seeing the picture now, and I still don't believe.
Why I had to ask you.
And the funny thing is, pasty they're showing in this picture doesn't seem like a real pasty. It's a bit too fat, and it's a bit too undercooked. Quite pale for a pasty.
There's a lot of different kinds. It's like, personally, I like Australian ones. They call them meat pies.
Yeah, they've got a similar pasty, but it is more of a flat thing. More like the Jamaican, what they call it in Jamaica? They've got patties.
Patties.
Yeah,
Patties.
it's more like that in Australia. But the proper pasty.
I don't know. It's not that flat, though.
No, it's not that flat. The patties have virtually got this pastry. Not that flat. It's about as flat as this. Not
So
a
maybe
pasty
that's what
they've got.
happened. They Australian version of it.
Well, it looks like an Australian version because it doesn't look cooked enough. Normally pasties are quite golden brown, but this is pale. Little brown patches on pasty. Not a proper Cornish pasty.
So now you know that I'm a fan of meat pies, pasties, whatever you want to call them.
Well, as long as it's because I went on someone's stream nights ago, educated me. Rainbow kisses, snowballing. I will never be able to get that diagram out of my for as long as I live. Whatever you do not look up Rusty Trombone. You will never forget that picture. Even to this moment, still can't work out how.
I don't really like the Jamaican.
Don't really like what?
The Jamaican patties. They're similar. I do like a Reuben pasty though.
My dad bought those Jamaican patties. They were going cheap or something. Got more nourishment. Biscuit or a cookie. There was hardly anything to it. A bit of pastry with it's almost like a sauce filling, right? meat. Hardly
Yeah.
nothing to it.
Paste. It's more like a paste.
Yeah. And it wasn't really because they were ready to eat and these were yellow. Didn't look
Yeah,
like
the
root.
brick in the dough. Yeah.
That what makes it yellow. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Yellow flat. I've seen cookies thicker. Got me little Merlin over here. I've only just come up here, Merlin. Been here. Hour and 47 minutes. Go to bed. Wants me. I might go to bed at 2 hours.
Went on a cruise to Aruba, and I tried their version
Aruba.
of it, Stishi, and it was really good. I liked it.
Spicy, I think. Little
You
pepper.
can kind of get it how you want. It had a lot of different fillings you could get. So I just got like the regular beef and the chicken to try. But they had them with cheese and they had them with veggies. They had them spicy, not spicy. You could just kind of get it however you want.
Well, at least I know how to do a proper, genuine McDonald's chicken, egg, cheese, and sausage muffin. Weighed off, absolutely perfect. Found out the actual supplier for McDonald's. These sausages, exactly like McDonald's.
Oh wow.
No, Richmond. I know what they use.
Different.
It-
The
it prob-
rules over here are a lot different. They'll let them use fillers and
Oh, I
artificial
know.
ingredients
Yeah.
and
They
all
were-
that stuff.
I mean, this was part of the Brexit thing. Oh, we're going to get American bleached chicken. Well, let's put it this way: it hasn't killed anyone in America. Why should we?
I kind of disagree. I think it has killed some people in
Oh,
America.
I'll take it back then.
We have some of the highest rates of obesity.
Oh, we've got a
Cancer.
Chunky Fanny in the room. Hello, Chunky Fanny. I love that name. Where's Washim? I'm going to ask my friend. Friend, where's Washim? In India. Okay, you can say. I feel sorry for the
So
Indian women because
tried some pasta.
who
I had learned
pasta?
all about pasta. So we tried some textured pasta today.
I thought most pasta was textured.
So if you made it fresh, like homemade, it's going to be textured. But then after they discovered that you could dry it and it would be shelf stable and could be shipped, they kind of transitioned to this more industrial way of making it. They have like Teflon coated dyes and things to make the
Yeah.
pasta faster, and it doesn't have texture. That's mostly what you can get at the store, at least here.
And strangely,
So that's what I've had like my whole life.
strangely enough, the dried pasta is better for you. I don't know why.
Well, it kind of depends because they have different wheats that they use in Italy, and one of them is low in protein, so they add egg to it. So that's where you get like egg noodles.
Right, yeah. 'Cause I've heard the dried pasta doesn't normally have egg in.
Water.
Water and
So
flour. And
Fry it with water. Fry and up well.
yeah, the egg that makes it off, isn't it? The fresh pasta is made with egg and durum wheat. That is not. I do like fresh
can make-
pasta.
Try stuff. Supposedly the durum wheat is more nutritious. I don't know if that's true, but
It's more. It's what they use in Italy. They make it with any blood. Cheap flour at all, don't they? Don't use.
durum wheat is called durum because it's so hard to actually grind. So it's actually not cheap flour.
No, no. I mean, even the grinding is wrong now because they use steel rollers. No, you need proper millstones to get the original. You bite into the pasta and grind your teeth. But still, That
So
does
that's
seem
what we got. We
wrong.
got stone ground Durham semolina bronze cut pasta. Bronze cut
Bronze,
is what gives it texture.
bronze cut. What the bronze cut?
Yeah, I just learned all about this. So
I mean,
this is
bronze is a
when
metal.
they transitioned from making all the pasta by hand to like using machinery. They had bronze dies that they would
Oh,
feed the
actually
paste.
made of bronze. Right. Okay.
That's shapes. But when they wanted to mass produce it, they swapped to like the Teflon coated steel cut way because it would be faster.
Yeah. I mean, everything with
it's
Teflon is
well,
faster, but it gives you cancer in 25 years'
running the
time.
factory adds up for pasta. So with the Teflon coated stuff, there's no texture in it. But the bronze is naturally soft. So the more it gets used, the more little micro abrasions and pitting and all that happens inside of it that creates the texture to the pasta.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
You still there? Are you watching Frasier or something in the background?
We're watching the news.
It sounded like,
It's just commercials.
that sounds like the or the end of Frasier. Something and scrambled eggs. Da 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 da.
Tried the textured pasta, but I thought it.
Oh, see, you can have texture on the pasta before you cook it, but cook it all out anyway.
I think that happened, but it is technically more nutritious with the durum wheat, the
It
Molina
is,
flour.
yeah. That is the one I
So-
normally go for. Durham wheat. What I found out recently, because I've been cooking pasta a lot recently, found out pasta in the pan which slightly swells up and it absorbs. If you put like stock cube, really absorbs the flavour of swollen up and it's taking the water. Tastes a lot better when you do it. Taking me 50 work that one. Could have just read a freaking book. I'm a bit like Posh Spice. I don't read. I read tablets and stuff online.
Mom wants to talk to you again.
Oh, okay.
But
Thank you for that, Brett. You take care, mate.
Pasties.
Yeah,
Good to know
thank you for that. That's just avoided, a whole area of England avoid when I'm
Way to go.
pasties and a sandwich. Who'd have thought?
How
Hello,
do
darling.
you
Look at
hair?
your. Are you wearing a wig or something? Your hair gets bigger and bigger every time I see you. You're just using your hair to cover your nipples up, aren't you? You can.
That's it. I don't know if I like this. I'm gonna have to use it for my baby. Yes.
What is that? Is it a wig? Oh, it is a wig. It looked good on you. That length hair and that colour looked good. Put it back on. Put it back on. It looked so alluring.
Alluring.
Alluring. Well, sexy. I can just see you in your bra with just sort of like your hair hanging over your chest. With just a little bit cleavage in the middle. I'm not
I
trying to
feel like
pose for a
I'm-
picture or anything. That is a good look on you.
I
Really
feel
is.
like I'm dressed up.
No
with
one,
these-
no one could ever accuse you of looking like a man dressed up like a woman. If they do, Merlin, you're sitting on the mouse. I need to get to the mouse. Right, bear
This
with
is
me.
I'm glad I don't have.
I don't like doing that to Merlin, but he was just
Oh,
about to
well,
close everything down.
I'll twirl my.
Oh, I love. You know what I miss? What I miss? Sex with a woman with long hair.
I don't like it.
It is so different when you have sex with a woman with long. Just another experience. or you can call it that. Hello, who got an Indian in the room? And he's not
Oh,
saying
whoa,
very
whoa,
much.
whoa.
Mr. Alex, do you want to defend the Indian Constitution? Do you just want to kick? Not going to have
Long,
Indians in
look
here
at
if they're not
long.
going to say anything. I did wonder what
Okay,
happened to you. Right,
I gotta take Brent home.
I know I might get going myself because I've been here 2 hours. I think Merlin is a bit angry with me. Better go. Apologise. Anyway, you two, thank you for coming in. I shall catch you on the flip side. I'm awake all night. So awake till
Okay.
4 hours.
So you really liked my doll, huh?
That it is sort of like the ultimate bride of Chucky,
But
especially
it's
especially with
Halloween
those
and it's
little red
supposed to be-
lips. Those little red lips are the finishing touch.
Yeah, but it's got to be spooky because it's Halloween.
Oh, it's spooky.
It
Gonna
gets
give me,
spooky.
it's gonna give me nightmares tonight. I've seen that picture once.
And then if you go to sleep, it's gonna wake up next.
Now that would be Merlin. Oh, he's upset with me now because I moved him. He's gone underneath copy tape. Sausage sticks.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you, my dear. I'm gonna get going myself now. Bye. There we are, people. That was, well, we've done nearly 2. I think we can end the stream successfully with, now we've know what the, press the button. Next stream might be funky. Good pro. Meet up from Burnham, level 3. Why not fake? In fact, I won't fake. Anyway, people, that's nearly my 2 hours up. 1 hour 59. Cut it early tonight. So thank you for coming in. Now we know this next stream tomorrow, when I do it just without music, will be a bit better for the people on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. It does look like there's someone on Twitch, but no one's saying anything. Have a look. Where's the chat thing? There. Oh, it needs to go up a bit. Chat's on there. No chat there. I don't understand people. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll leave you with the end card, and I shall see you again tomorrow.